Hey everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you What the Dice, Season 2, all Shadowrun, baby. So, with the side stories, that means no mid-roll. So let me shut up and let's meet our players.
Hey guys, I'm Nightlin, and I play Sparkles, the party girl who always comes in with a bang.
Hey, I'm Miz, and I play Taipan, a no blaster caster, looking for better friends.
Listener discretion advised. Content warning level, yellow. Standard Shadowrun subject matter, foul language, sex, violence, drugs, suicide. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
Hoi 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 chummers, it is Sparks here. I'm sorry, were you expecting to hear a little tale about a strange little nondescript elf hanging out, figuring out what the story, the mystery is on who the frack Simon is? Well, I am not sorry to disappoint, because I got a little tale to tell. You see, I've been flipping through the book, and the team's doing a little downtime, right? Right. Getting ready to do this run, right? Right. Well, it seems as if Taipan and Sparkles are gonna get a little one-on-one time for an hour or two. Now, I know what you're thinking. It ain't like that, I think. I mean, I haven't finished reading the story myself, but, who knows what them do. But that's not the point. The point is, they's off without the team, and something hocus pocusy is a brewing. The camera pans across the Golden City, down towards the warehouse district, and up a few blocks. We see a man with a sandal and a tissue box on one foot as he walks down the street, screaming out the words, "The second coming of Dunkelzahn is upon us," as he passes by this nondescript apartment complex. As we watch the camera follow this strange man that we all know who it is the worshiper of Taipan herself. We pan across to a door that is currently slowly closing as Sparkles and Taipan slipped past Craig in this one rare moment. We come in and we are in Taipan's safe house. Taipan, would you like to describe your home?
Absolutely. When you enter, the first thing you see is floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. There's only a small gap in between with an old tape deck jammed in. There's a tiny living room with a chaise lounge perched in front of an old box TV and stacks of VHS tapes on top of it. And a small and fastidiously organized kitchen behind a kettle sat prominently on the stove. And behind all that, there's a door with ominous vapor drifting out from under it. So, welcome in.
Hey, thanks! I brought snacks. Didn't know if you wanted some, chips or Oreos.
Well, snacks are gonna be kinda tricky, seeing as we're not gonna be in our bodies at all.
Yeah, well, they can be here when we get back.
No, that's fair. We're gonna be hungry. It's gonna feel like we've dazed.
How long are we actually gonna be out?
About an hour, I think.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay.
No, but, our spirits kind of burn physical feel. It's complicated.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll make sense once I experience it or something.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yep, I'm winging it.
I know.
I did read the book, though.
I'm proud of you for that, at least.
She cheated. She went online and got the Sparks notes.
The Sparkles notes.
Yeah, it's probably about halfway through. She tried.
All right, well, just back here.
Okay.
And Taipan goes towards the door with the ominous vapor drifting out from under it.
Ooh, smoke. Steam? Fog? Mist?
Fog. missed?
Yeah, you're a snake. That helps you with your scales, right?
Well, this is... Open the door and you get blasted with cold air.
Why is it cold? I thought you liked heat.
I do. My brand of magic is kind of cold.
Oh, so what is this?
Well, this is a magic circle. There's this big chalk circle on the floor with candles spread about.
Oh, this kind of looks like classic magic devil worshipy stuff.
I mean,
You know, from the old movies.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty accurate actually.
Okay.
And she starts pointing towards runes, and that one will keep our bodies from dying, and that one, and and this
Actually,
candles.
Sparkles is actually paying attention.
Oh, that's so impressive.
Yep, especially when you point to a thing that's like a weird scribble of a letter, and it's like, that keeps our bodies from not dying. Oh, that looks important. I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, don't scratch that out.
Got it.
Oh, cushions. She'll put down a cushion for you.
Thank you.
Yep. Are you ready?
Do I just sit?
Yeah, sit there.
Uh-huh.
And I circle around you, kind of completing the magic circle with my body.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes, I'm lucky I can be my own conduit, kind of.
Well, what would I have to do if you weren't here?
Oh, more runes, more magic prep.
Oh, so you get it easy because you're a snake.
Yes.
Cool.
So, before the magic ritual begins, you all need to set up the agreements that you are going
Yes.
to give to the spirit guide.
Now, these I haven't thought about at all.
You two could talk it through.
Yep.
Yes.
So, how it works is the more rigid and complex the rules are, the stronger the binding is. You can always add rules later, but you cannot remove them. Not without going through a difficult astral quest.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Just before we begin, we need a contract of sorts.
Oh, right! That thingy! That way the earn the spirit's help or whatever.
Yeah. It binds us to a common cause, I suppose.
That sounds typical and noble.
Noble is one thing, but I mean, the only thing I have down is we meet once a month.
That sounds easy. I don't mind coming over and seeing my friend once a month.
Yeah, I thought so. What do you have any ideals that you stand by?
Well, I mean, I know I'm a runner, and runners do questionable things, but I like to help people. What if we, I don't know, donate $20 a month to the homeless or something? Or feed them, give them a sandwich.
Oh, sure, something just, keep it vague, like help the homeless once a month.
Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly what you do, but as long as it helps.
Let's see.
And homeless, so they have to be homeless. Does it have to be more than one person?
Yes, I know. Maybe we just say the less fortunate.
Okay, I can do the less fortunate.
Yeah. Help a less fortunate person once a month.
All right.
You can see that Taipan's writing is so precise.
Oh, that's fine. It's a good thing she's writing it. Sparkles is sitting there just scratching her chin like,
Let's see. How about we take no innocent lives?
Well, define innocent. Like, was that Humanist guy I shot innocent?
Oh, absolutely not.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like, somebody would be like, he had a husband, blah, blah, blah. And, whatever.
I mean, these are kind of up to the will of the group, right?
Okay, so as long as you and I both agree that that person who got killed or hurt was not innocent, then it's okay.
I think we can agree for being shot at, they're not innocent.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. I mean, he's just doing his job, whoever that person is, but okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we don't have to do that if you don't want.
it's just vague, and it's hard for me to... I mean, I don't know. What happens if the spirit disagrees with us?
Yeah, that is a problem.
Well, she'll look around, peek back out the curtain. This is something we both have to do, right?
Yes, yeah, of course. We also need to name the group.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, trying to come up with a name.
Oh, yes, I'm not very creative. I have Taipan and Sparkles and Taipan. That's what I got.
Hey, what if we mixed them? You know, like where you take parts of like one word and like smash them together with another part.
Oh, yes, let's see. Sparkpan.
No. Probe tier. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, that sounds like a slur.
Yeah, that's really it's somebody that want to insult them, you crobe tier. What even is that? We'll have to come to that later. Tyra!
Tyra.
I take the TY from a satyr. I'm a satyr. And the RA from Cobra. Because you're a Cobra.
Yeah, technically, yes. I like it. That sounds good.
So together we're Tyra?
Together we're Tyra.
Alright, so we got a name.
Scribble that at the top of the sheet.
Okay, I
Yes,
might
like-
hate this idea as a suggestion, but it might work. What if we have to read something for so long? Like, I don't know, an hour a day or something.
Oh, that's...
Okay, maybe not an hour a day. How about an hour a month?
Yes, I can do that.
I don't know if I could do an hour a day. Maybe an hour a week, but
Okay, yeah, we
probably miss it, so.
We swear to the pursuit of knowledge, to widen our minds through reading for an hour a week. Is that good?
You're gonna have to help remind me to read.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Alright. Well, we'll read together.
Yes, easy enough. It's very comfortable in here, and I have gestures books.
Yeah. And honestly, this cold is kind of nice. As she, like, tugs on her fur.
Yeah, I'm getting a little chilly.
I'm warm, but I don't think my body counts as a spell circle.
No, it doesn't. That's
No.
okay. Let's see. Does this look good? I flip the contract to Sparkles.
Yeah, alright. Meet once a time a month, which will be easy, because then we can couple that with reading together.
Oh, yes, that's true. We can.
So kind of like two birds with one stone. Help some poor people out. And we're Tyra.
And we're Tyra.
I don't know, do we need anything more?
I don't believe so. If you're ready.
Is that, like, good enough? Or is that too much?
Well, the more strictures we put ourselves under, the more powerful the effect, but we can always add more.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good enough for now for me.
I think so. It's a good start.
Alright, bet.
Alrighty. Now take my hand,
She will take your hand.
and Taipan begins to chant in Latin. Then looks at you and says, "Okay, on the count of 3, 1," and as soon as she says 1, she rips Sparkles out of their body and begins the ritual.
That sounds about right.
Sparkles, as your body is ripped from you, it is jarring to say the least. The world is vastly different. You can look around, and anything that is technology is this black, inky swirl. Anything that has life gives a faint glow that gives you the subtle impression of emotion. It is faint and quiet in the astral, unlike the chaotic world of meat space. A moment or so later, Taipan steps from her form and is floating next to you.
Are you alright?
I'm just imagining this happening, and in the spiritual, like out of nowhere, you have that very soft, faint yelling that gets louder and louder and louder and louder until it just slams into Sparkle. And her just be like, ow! Is that the dying part?
That's the dying part.
There's no more dying part?
Unless we really fuck this up, no.
Okay, no more dying part. Got it.
Yes, are you alright?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
You look fine.
Well, then I guess I'm fine. She's gonna get up.
Okay.
She's looking at herself. Is she like all holographic?
You're ghosty, yes.
Ooh, spectrally.
Yes, now you'll observe that we all have an aura, and that is what you're looking at.
Okay.
Are you ready for the next step?
Which is what?
Well, we have to go to the dweller on the threshold.
What does that mean? That's like a weird, obtuse way of saying someone's sitting on the toilet?
No. Tyman just pauses for a second.
I'm sorry.
No, it's kind of a godling? Certainly the closest we'll ever get to seeing a god.
Okay, so some all-powerful thing. Alright. Where's that?
Well, not all powerful, but they guard the door to the outer realms. Anyway, it's kind of nowhere and everywhere, so here.
Okay. Was this in the book that you gave me? I feel like I missed a chapter.
It was. Did you read the last chapter?
Okay, admittedly, I went to, like, whatever notes.
Oh yeah, Sparkle notes.
Yes. Sparkle notes.
Well, here, take my hand.
Okay.
And at a disorienting speed, you get pulled through astral space, because here everything works at the speed of thought.
And when we stop, it'll be where the hell did I just go now?
Yep.
This section of the astral is, you can see massive expanses of plains, and then off in the distance you see mountains that jut out from all different angles. There's this weirdness to it. The plants seem to be growing and dying in quick successions. You can feel the eyes of spirits all around you. You both feel a set of golden eyes look at you from this shadowy outcropping between a mountain and a large dying and rebirthing plant. As this large spectral puma cougar starts to step from the shadows, its body has this look of, if you were looking at it has this nebula look to its body. It still has that puma cougar look, but it's got that feel of looking off into the expanse of space. And it slowly walks towards you.
As Dan finally gives me something fun and not hard to draw.
Don't blame me, blame the system.
Yep. Greetings, dweller.
Sparkles was probably facing the wrong direction and turns around. I'm just saying.
I like to think Typan turns you around physically, by the head, like a top.
She turns around, it's just that one hand only raised up to the shoulder. Sup?
You have come seeking knowledge.
We have.
It begins to slowly not stalk around you, but is slowly walking in a circle around you. You can feel it studying you, peering into the depths of your souls as it watches.
And have you decided your binding?
We have.
Yep.
And Typan will produce the note, or the binding.
You watch as the words start to shimmer and glow and begin to start to burn, and then slowly disappear, leaving the paper blank. The puma slowly nods.
Well, before I can grant you power, you must take a quest to see what I see in you.
I understand. I elbow Sparkles.
I understand.
This will be a challenge for your mind and your spirit. It is possible to fail. It is possible to die.
He turns, and as he walks, you see his paw prints leaving a trail as he walks towards this unassuming cave that is swirling in dark purples and dark greens.
Come.
Still follow. Still holding on to Taipan's hand.
Mm-hmm. Taipan will follow.
As you get closer to this portal, you are pulled in, as if sucked through this area. And as you come to and are able to look around, the world around you is vastly different. You are now standing on solid ground, on an old cobblestone pathway. Looking off in the distance, you see a massive castle that is old and clearly still in use, as there are banners that are being hung outside. You see a large path heading up into these massive, foreboding mountains that have this forever dark storm above it. And then you see a village, something that would be reminiscent of the Middle Ages. Everything is thatch roofs and cobblestone. There's a little bit of a commotion going on. From everywhere and nowhere, the guardian spirit voice echoes out.
You have a problem to solve here. Solve it, and you will be gifted what you seek.
Very well.
Sparkles is going to end up looking at Taipan once the wonderful cougar voice in this guy is done talking to us and be like, this is kind of like a video game.
What's that?
A visual story that you have to...
Remember, I've only played Pong?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's like a choose your own adventure book.
Oh. That's just kind of what life is, though.
Yeah. So this isn't any different, except we don't have our meat bags or whatever.
That's true, but we do observe the laws of this place, so we're bound to the ground and such things.
Well, yeah. So let's go find out why people are screaming.
Up, before that, Taipan pulls a, basically a Roman gladius out of her jacket.
Oh, sweet! How do I do that? And she's looking to see if she has a jacket.
No, that, oh, here, no, I was gonna give this
Oh.
to you.
Okay.
That is my weapon focus. Be very careful with it.
Define careful. So we're on the same page.
Well, it damages the soul instead of the meat.
I'll just punch people and she'll hand it back.
Okay.
I don't want to damage your soul and be responsible for that. You're my friend. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I damaged your soul.
Yeah, you wouldn't damage my soul unless you swung at me with it, I suppose.
Well, then why do I need to be careful if it's soul-bound to you?
Well, it's not soul-bound to me. It's like, I mean, like if I cut someone with it, it like rips their soul apart.
Oh, it hurts their soul.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm being careful to not do that to people?
To not do it to yourself.
Oh, okay.
So you, here, yeah, you want it?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yes.
Hooray! Short sword. Okay.
Hell yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
I will begin slithering into town.
Yep. Sparkles almost has a skip to her. The wizard, the wonderful wizard of
Wizard
Oz.
of
Yes, that's
Oz.
exactly. I was like, follow the yellow brick road. Follow the when you were like, there's a brick pathway and a castle in the distance.
Is it green?
I thought I was like, please don't be green. Please don't be green.
It's brown. Well, stone colored. Towards town, towards the castle, towards the mountain. Where are you going?
Town. It sounds like there's a commotion,
Mhm.
yeah?
Town.
As you walk towards town, there is this cacophony of conversations around you. At first, you don't understand the language, and as you spend more time moving towards it, they become a little clearer. You hear arguments of what to do about some great monster that has been terrorizing the village. You see people dressed in medieval clothing. Some of them have pitchforks, some of them have torches. You almost feel like you are in the movie Frankenstein. There's one man trying to organize the people, trying to calm them down. What would you like to do?
Hello, strange man.
The man looks down at you from where he's standing and steps down. Welcome, visitors. What brings you to our village in such troubling times?
Yeah, we're traveling, but we kind of saw a commotion going on. What's going on?
You must be traveling from afar. There's been a monster that has been terrorizing the villages, tearing up crops, killing livestock, poisoning our wells. The townspeople are afraid, and rightfully so. They want to go and destroy the monster. I don't feel like farmers have the skill or training to deal with such a beast.
And you're sure it's not those guys? And I point to the castle.
That is the alchemist that provides our medicine. He has been helping with the sick. We have taken our dead there to be buried and have bodies disposed of if they show any sign of the black sickness.
Black sickness.
Roll your knowledges. Magical, well, no. Medicine, or you can roll just a straight knowledge roll. I'm sorry, memory roll.
We both have good memories, remember?
God!
Well, mine is the better version than
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, fuck both y'all.
So what would you memory like us to check?
Okay, let's go with this. How well did Sparkles pay attention in... Well, actually, no. No. Neither of you would remember this because it wouldn't be taught, because it was predates the first crash. I need you to roll memory.
6 hits.
3 hits.
Well, fuck both y'all. The black sickness would also be called the Black Death, the Plague, that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna look around for cats and rats.
Perception check?
Wow, I failed.
Sparkles, everything is glowy and weird and kind of distracting.
Ooh, shiny. Hey, why is that rat green?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, like... I pull Sparkles aside for a second.
Yo.
You did read the book, right?
Part of it.
Okay, so we're literally on another plane of existence right now?
Oh, so saying a rat is green is gonna make him think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do the talking for the most part then.
Oh, no, please, talk all you want. Just, the strangeness is, natural to them?
Oh,
So you just
Okay.
kind of have to pretend like you belong?
got it.
Okay, I turn back to the guy. This sickness, you said he's helping with it.
Yes.
The symptoms, black pustules on the lymph nodes.
What is a lymph node?
Oh, the area
On their
the neck.
throat.
Yeah, here and here under the armpit.
Isn't there one on the back of the knee?
Yes, there is.
Yes, that's... And then they grow violently ill. Some of them cough up a ichor and then become more and more sick until they pass. The alchemist had suggest us to build a burn pit, but we are a farming people. We did not want to risk anything seeping into our waters.
That is smart. This disease, I've handled it before. Make sure that you bathe often for fleas. They spread the thing.
He looks at you oddly for a second and just kind of slowly nods.
They're small bugs.
Like a moth or ant.
More like an ant. They're really tiny.
He nods.
I will inform the villagers.
Yes, and instead of burning your sick, or you're dead, I should say, just 3 feet underground will do.
Yes, we send everything up to the alchemist. He has a cemetery that is on blessed land. He says that it helps the souls move on and remove the sickness from the body.
Okay, well, surely you can then introduce me to this alchemist. We may be able to collaborate and solve this issue. Taipan does her best smile.
Sparkles will smile for her because she's a snake, and I don't know how well that's a smile for a snake.
The man looks around at the people who are still arguing and are getting riled up with you hear the occasional, we could take him, or we will just smoke him out. Those
Sparkles is gonna head over there hearing it.
head over to what, the group?
Yeah, she's gonna listen to see what these guys are arguing. She's good at diffusing arguments.
It sounds like they are trying to figure out how they want to kill the monster. So some of them are thinking, set up a fire in front of the cave and let the smoke fill and basically burn the monster to death via hot smoke. Some are saying to just create an avalanche and seal the monster in the cave. Some even to the point of they suggest just sending people in and stabbing it with their pitchforks.
Alright, and Sparkles is gonna walk over and be like, guys, hey, let's chill out for a second here. All good ideas, but let's calm attitudes.
They look at you weird.
It's never a good idea to go storming in filled with emotion. Think about it rationally. Talk about it over dinner, but don't just plan and run.
One of the farmers from the back yells out, "He's killed my livestock. I have nothing to give."
Yeah.
Another screams out that the monster has poisoned his crops and none of his wheat will grow. They grow black and wilty.
Yeah, I'm sure monsters doing bad things. Totally believe you, and that sucks right there. I hear you guys. We're gonna go deal with it, okay?
Oh, and what is a woman going to do about it?
Hey, this woman is a pretty good fighter.
We're warriors in our culture, you hear from across the courtyard.
What she said, we are very good warriors in our culture. So why don't you give us a chance? Worst case to worst, we're wrong, we die, and, then you can go do it your way. Give us a couple days. Eat some good meals, make a plan.
The group look over to the man that approached both of you, and he holds up his hand.
I say we let them try. If anything, maybe they weaken the monster enough to where we can do our stuff.
See? Teamwork makes the dream work.
The crowd seems to stare at both of you, and then there's this murmur of begrudging acceptance.
That's the spirit, guys.
And if we die, you can reinforce your misogyny. Easy.
Uh-huh. What she said.
Well, now I feel dirtier. Thanks. God.
You're being in character. It's okay.
The man that originally had spoken to you all watches the crowd starts to kind of disperse, but kind of not. He looks at both of you. I do not feel comfortable leaving the mob to do. I'm going to stay here, follow the trail up towards the castle. The doors are usually open during the day. At night is when he usually is dealing with the dead or the bodies.
And when does the monster attack?
Normally just after dusk, just before the sun sets and the moon rises.
Is this every day or like once a week?
It seems it's when it's hungry. It dragged off several of our larger cows in the last attack, and usually that keeps him away for a day or so.
How many cows does this thing eat in a day?
He pulls out this scroll and unrolls it a little bit.
Let's see, 2 weeks ago he stole 3 sheep, 2 goats, but gutted 2 of our guard wolves. The time after that, he stole 2 cows and killed 3 farmers that tried to defend their land.
Okay, so like 5 times out of a 7-day week.
Yes.
All right. She'll look at Taipan. Up to the alchemist?
Yes, I think that's a prudent first stop.
Yep. All right, well, have fun making sure these guys don't do anything dumb while we go talk to this guy.
Yes. Well met and safe travels, you two.
Well met. Sparkles turns on her hooves and starts walking up the road.
And Godspeed to you. Slither away. What are we wearing, by the way? I forgot
Yeah,
to
am I
ask.
naked in my furriness?
You are wearing what you would imagine you would be wearing. It is basically you were wearing what you wore when you passed out.
Okay,
So, normal clothing?
normal clothing, got it.
Normal. Yeah.
So,
Normal for
Yeah.
you. But to these spirits, you are going to be dressed appropriately.
I see.
The dream auto configures the visuals for us. Great. So this is the holodeck. Got it.
Yes?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, they technically had to have costumes. The holodeck didn't produce the costumes for them.
Well, let us be going. The faster the better.
Yep. I'm a going.
As
Hey,
you
Taipan, how
all-
fast can you? She quotates, run.
I don't know how fast is, but
Want to race?
sure, yeah.
All right. And she'll like hoof a line in the dirt and stand behind it. Fairsies on 3. No cheating and going early like you did. I'm on to you.
Listen, if you were prepared, it was gonna feel way worse. Like, way worse.
Oh, I trust you in that, and I thank you. But I'm making sure you're not going to pull the same
I
stunt.
would never, unless it benefited you for some reason.
All right, let's raise up to the alchemist. 3, 2, 1. I'm legitimately rolling. I want to know if I can beat her.
All right.
What skill did you use?
What'd you get?
Running.
Okay, I don't think I have any points in running, but
Well, I mean, I would assume the same. Slither, run, move at
Yeah.
fast.
slithering.
You can default it.
Although my dyslexia wanted to change sneaking to snaking.
Snaking. I got 1 hit.
I got 4.
All right, Sparkles is faster.
It does parkour, so.
I'd like to think the Taipan is just quote-unquote walking.
And not trying. Taipan's just like, she'll burn out her energy. This will be good.
Yeah. She's like, well, we're gonna need that energy later.
As we watch as these two go running, slithering up this cobblestone trail towards this massive castle that is off in the distance.
Slither harder!
I'm trying so hard. I'm not warm, you know.
Oh yeah, we were cold. Do I need to hug you?
Maybe.
Sparkle will come back, run back, and give you a hug. And is now latched onto you like a koala.
Well, that's it. If Taipan could blush, she'd be blushing deeply.
The camera slowly pans towards the mountains, and we hear this guttural growl coming from the depths of this blackened cave. As we hear roll of thunder crack in the distance. And that is where we're ending this week's episode. Well, my friends. Eddie Sparks here. So, it seems as if Sparkles and Taipan are off on some kind of mystical, magical journey. Trying to unlock the secrets of something. I don't know. Are we sure they didn't just, like, plug themselves into VR and play in some weird fantasy game? But nah. With no VR attachments for Taipan, because she's all wooja, it means this has got to be one of them shaman spirit quest things. Means they are off in a whole nother world, dealing with some kind of problem to unlock the mysteries. Well, let's hope those mysteries don't end with disaster. So, unfortunately, my friends, the blinky light means it is time for me to skedaddle. But of course, I must remind you of the tenets of Shadowrun. 1. Stick to the shadows. 2. Always keep your gun loaded. And 3. Never make a deal with a dragon. This is Eddie Sparks, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.
Don't miscount this time.
Listen here, punk. I have already corrected all that bullshit. Thanks. And then you distracted me, and I clicked on the wrong thing. Now I don't have my backup recording going. This is why we have problems.
Control your woman.
Please. I couldn't if I tried.
Sure you can. All it involves is a little choking. It's fine. She's silent.
At first, I was going, I could probably use this for the banter at the end. And then you said that. Because then it makes it sound like I'm abusive. And I'm not.
Working.
Disclaimer,
What do you
Jen is
do?
not abusive.
I mean, with how enthusiastically I said that.
Yeah. People are into choking, and that's okay.
It's okay. It's Shadowrun.
Content is sexy.
Exactly. We're We're just two brats. It's fine.
Oh, big time.
See?
I am not here to brat train, okay? I'm
But
trying to
you
run a
should
show.
be.
No, this isn't even hurting cats. This is hurting spectral cats.